I'm still watching the floor.
Yeah, good.
And I'm like actively looking forward to it.
Is
I
there
know
any
when it
is there any
shows up on Hulu.
is there any floor left? Like I know that you said it like condenses or the
Just one more episode next week.
okay.
Yeah. So it comes on Hulu on Wednesday at like 3 a.m.
Okay.
Which I've never actually stayed up late enough on Tuesday night to watch it at 3 a.m. But watch it on Wednesdays on Hulu. I think probably it airs on Fox on Tuesday night. I don't know. I haven't checked that. Um, but yeah, so talked about this briefly on here before. For those who didn't catch that, this is the show hosted by Rob Lowe. It's a game show. They try to take over pieces of the floor. But I'm just like increasingly into it because, as I mentioned to you before, Ryan, it has that kind of serial element. You know, you've got the same 81 contestants from the beginning, except they get slowly eliminated. More and more get eliminated each episode. So next week in the finale, we're going to whittle down to one,
Yeah, okay.
and that'll be the person who owns the whole floor and wins the $250,000. Um, but people will be up there doing the trivia game, then they'll go back to the floor, and so you kind of start feeling like you get to know some of these people a little
Yeah.
bit and like root for one of them or whatever, and then maybe feel bad when they get eliminated. There have been a couple people like that where like, oh, they were doing really well, and then and because you only win money if you at least win the week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So like these individual they call them duels, the head to heads, you can see someone, they might win several of them, but it doesn't matter unless they have the most floor space at the end of the episode, and then they get $20,000. And then whoever is the last person standing at the end is going to get $250,000. I
So
don't know.
could you theoretically make it to your second place at the end of the floor and have never won money and never you don't win any money because you never
It
won
could,
money?
yeah. I mean, no, it could not only you might not win money, it could theoretically happen. It could come down to
Yeah.
like someone who's never played before against the other person who owns all the squares except for that one square. If
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
possible, we'll see how it goes. But I mean, the other thing that's interesting as it's gone further, and you've gotten some people who have really large amounts of floor.
Yes.
Um, where they say, "Oh, okay, well, I'm doing really good. I'm going to go back to the floor, right?" And so then they key up the randomizer, as they call it, and they select some other person who, of course, is next to this huge spot of floor. So they just challenge them again. They come right back up, you know. So it's an entertaining show. And as I said, man, I mentioned this one originally. I could definitely see binging it once it's all out, which you could do
Yeah.
starting next
Okay.
week.
That's gonna have to be my path. If it's over this week, I'm gonna have to just fly through it here soon. Okay.